Alrighty, welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today I've got a double cheddar burger with a nice whiskey bourbon mustard sauce. So let's start off with the sauce, most important thing. And if we can get this open, I should have ordered it already open, but that's the mark of quality here on Dave's Cooking Show. Alright, this is, if you're curious, Hack's barbecue sauce. This is smoked maple mustard, and I'm gonna put, nice and thick. And we're gonna put about that much in there. Friendly little bee decided to come and join my shit. And we're gonna put about a shot of bourbon, give or take. A little bit of paprika, and I'm gonna kick myself because I forgot a spoon. A little more paprika, then a little celery salt. All right, I'm gonna go run in and grab a spoon. I added about half the bottle. I'm gonna go grab a spoon for this, and we're gonna put it on the grill, and then we're gonna get started on the burgers proper. All right, watch this clip.
Not a monster, it's Mr. Burns.
Oh, it's Mr. Burns. Kill it! Kill it!
Okie dokie, welcome back to Dave's Cooking Show, and we're gonna be using some grass-fed beef for this one here. So, we're gonna portion this out into 4-pound patties, and I'm gonna make these pretty thin, not terribly thin, just enough where they're holding together. I will say this beef is a hell of a lot wetter or slimier or I don't know what, but hopefully it tastes good. Alright, and you can make these burgers as big or as little as you want. I'm just going with 4 ounces because that's just my personal preference. Ready to go. First thing we're going to do, put some smoked sea salt on these burgers. Don't worry about adding too much, because you're going to lose a lot when you go to put these burgers and flip them and all that other shit. It's coarse ground sea salt, so you're going to lose a ton of it. I smoked it myself. Don't buy pre-smoked meats. They're just terrible. Or don't buy pre-smoked salts. Literally how I smoked the salt is I took one of those disposable aluminum pans, the real thin ones, you know, the ones about that high, and poured some salt. I smoked it for about 2 hours with hickory wood, and honestly I turned a probably $3 jar of salt into a $100 jar of smoked salt. So my thought is don't smoke, or you can do it yourself, do it. Alright, let's get these burgers on the grill. Careful when you pick them up. They are thin. They will come apart on you. And need the salt. Now I personally am not going to close this grate. That's just me. It will delay cooking time a little bit, but trust me, it'll be beautiful. Alrighty, let's take a little break. You watch this little clip and we'll be back with the next step.
Glad you didn't come cheap.
I couldn't help it. She knew my one weakness, that I'm weak.
Now comes the cheddar. And we're gonna have a slice of sharp on this burger. And a slice of mild cheddar on this here burger. Put it in a little Star David fashion for everybody who's enjoying it. Or kind of a, sort of a Star David, whatever. Shit. And let's let these melt up for a second. Just about done. It's about ready to be pulled off. Last thing we got to do, and this is more personal taste than anything else, we have to toast up a bun or two. So let's get the burgers off. Alrighty, these buns have been sufficiently toasted. I'm not really going to do too much. I'm just going to burger, and turn this up to high, let that heat clean for a second. Just gonna spoon a little bit of this bourbon mustard on these buns. And I think that's all I'm going to do for them. So, this is my double cheddar burger with a nice bourbon mustard. That is delicious.